We'll keep this going as long as you keep coming to honor people that have made our game as great as it is today.
Because I had so many people behind me, like Coach Konchalski, Jack Cremins. I had so many good people in my life that made the world a better place for me and a lot of other people. And I love that to this day. When I met Coach Konchalski, my whole life did a 360, you know, and he's been my dad from another mother ever since I was a kid. Every time I looked up at Coach Kaiser and Coach Lou, they made this place a better world for a lot of us to live in. And I appreciate that to this very till I die.
I love seeing all these old faces, guys that I played against in high school, at O'Halls High School, and even grammar school at St. Athanasius in Southern Boulevard in the Bronx. So it's quite an honor. But the schoolyard is where I developed my passion for the game of basketball. And you know, my parents always talked about the American dream. And because of my parents and because of the game of basketball, I have lived the American dream. When I was a young coach and I needed players, it was this city, all these boroughs, who got me on to some really good players and encouraged those players to come play for me.
I was from a good basketball background, coming from the Catholic League in New York City, and that was an immense help to me mentally and also my game.
Growing up here in New York it's always a struggle. And the struggle was getting cut from the freshman basketball team. The struggle was not being invited out to the varsity basketball team. And that's just part of the lure of growing up in the city. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
You just get this underdog mentality of this is the way life's going to be, and get used to it. And so the high school was very helpful to us like that.
Going to the games is the fun part. You know, writing the report is the work. But just going to the games is a joy. And when I grew up in New York City, it was hard not to fall in love with this game.
Basketball is a game of surpassing grace and beauty. It's played by the best athletes in the world. And it's been an absolute joy to follow this game for close to 60 years.
When it's played as a team game, you know, I think it's something absolutely beautiful, where people helping other people, and it's a microcosm of life.
For basketball, I was at exactly the right place at exactly the right time. It was the perfect storm. More good players have come out of Brooklyn than any other borough. In terms of players going on from Brooklyn to the NBA or the ABA, there have been 71 players from Brooklyn, 53 from Manhattan, 41 from Queens, 39 from the Bronx, and 3 from Staten Island.